All right, does anybody have any question? And it doesn't have to be a question concerning what I've said. Listen, you came here to learn, you came here to benefit. You did not waste your time to come for this program. So make sure you take something home. See, God has blessed me. There's so much inside me. God has, oh God. How do I explain to these people how God has blessed me? God has blessed me so much, If I can't even say it, but let me put the worst case. If I say I want to die now, God himself will see to it that I don't die. He has invested too much inside me, on me. God depends on me. He has invested so much. God guides me jealously, like he guides me. There are things I want to even do by myself. I can't do them. God will tell me that, hey, that thing, you will not do it. It will not work. Me, I will destroy it because, see, you are important to me. This thing will not work. I don't care how much I like it. That's the journey. That's how far. If I misbehave now and say, let's leave that. God has blessed me so much. So ask a question. Ask any question. Any. Benita, you're smiling. What's your question? Ask. Yeah, okay, ask. Any question at all? Okay. You guys are special people, right? There's a book called, since you are wondering, book? Sorry, book doesn't read. Yeah, I don't read, but the few books I've read. If I recommend anything for you, just go and be happy. Somebody wants to write me on the book now. There's a book called The 21 Irreprovable Laws of Leadership by John C. Maxwell. Now, one of the laws of leadership is the law leadership by example. Leadership by picture. Now, let me tell you a story to back up what I'm saying concerning the book. There was one church like that. It's an elderly people church. You know those churches that is only our grandparents that used to go to, no young person in the church. So one boy came to that area newly and he needed to go to church. And he's like Gen Z. So he needed to go to church. So he came with his jean, flexing. And when he entered the church, he said that church has started. That's why he needs to keep the time. So he just, as he was going, no seat. He now found himself at the front of the church. He just quickly sat down on the floor and faced the pastor. The pastor was teaching. So the pastor was wondering, who is this one? Why are you? The pastor is still wondering and thinking what to do. Everybody was wondering because the guy just caused chaos. And the guy didn't care because he does not understand anything. Then the head deacon is an elderly man. He was standing at the back of the church. He just stood up with his walking stick and started walking slowly towards the. In fact, everybody now kind of paused, including the pastor. It's like, what is happening? The elderly man walked with his walking stick. I want to stand up, but because of the cameras, I can't. Don't worry, I'm camera trained. All right, so he walked with his walking stick. When he got to the front where the boy was seated, he was already saying, don't blame the man. He's an elderly man. There's nothing wrong if you flog the boy. I think the boy needs to be disciplined. How can you just walk into church sagging and now he's sitting at the front? Everyone was just talking their mind. And the elderly man walked to the front, got to where the boy was sitting down, and sat down close to the boy. Yes. So everybody was like, what's going on? Then the pastor said, I'm done teaching today. That the sermon you have seen now, this one you have seen, you will remember forever. This one I taught, you will forget in 20 minutes. And that's how I closed church. Do you know what it meant? What it meant is that the elderly man was saying, I can understand this boy, but I can't leave him to sit down there alone so that he will not sit down alone. Let me go and sit down with him so that he will understand that there's somebody at least that understands him. So the pastor now said that the best way to teach people is by example. It is the reason I dedicate things for people to do, and I'll tell you how much. Tell me, my own is to pay, but I want you to be involved in the cost process. I can do everything by myself. Look at people that work with me, they will tell you. When we say this is, they think with pride. We have done things and based on record, we know what we can do and what we cannot do.